I've been looking for cool topics to do a video on, but there's not much good movie or TV news or anything going on right now, and I'm tired of talking about Star Wars. I mean, we got another Ahsoka episode coming out, so we're going to be talking about Star Wars again. But then it dawned on me, why not do a Spider-Man tier list? I feel like this could be really fun, man. Cause I feel like honestly, I feel like this is going to be a controversial video. Because it shouldn't be a controversial video, but I feel like it's going to be, because a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on these movies. I feel like it's a charged subject because so many people like Venom. I have no clue why. And let's just get into this. All right, so it looks like you're including that into the list? I'm including Venom. This tier list includes Venom. Anything Spider-Man related? Anything Spider-Man related, anything Spider-Verse related. This tier list has Venom, Venom 2, Morbius. See, these are not really Spider-Man movies. It has Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. I just watched that recently. It has all those movies, and I wouldn't consider those Spider-Man movies. Like those Miles Morales animated movies, they're like Spider-Verse movies. Venom and Venom 2, Spider-Man's not even in it. Morbius, Spider-Man's not even in it. So, I don't know. That's a good point. Should we look at these as Spider-Man movies? Are we rating these as Spider-Man movies? Or are we just rating them as movies? Are we rating them as Spider-Verse movies? I think I'm just going to do it based on how I feel about the movie, how I like it, and just like that. Just basic. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Right off the bat, Spider-Man 1977, 78, and 79. I've never even seen these. That's going into not seeing immediately. So I don't even know. I don't even know if this got me curious though, because movies in the 60s and 70s were good. I'm curious to see what I've never even watched them. I didn't even know that there were 3 movies back in the 70s. All right, but Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, this is already going to be controversial. A lot of people think Spider-Man 2 is better than Spider-Man 1, and they'll put that S tier. For me, I like Spider-Man 1 better because it's an origin story. It's Green Goblin. But I don't think Spider-Man 2 deserves A tier, though. What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't think Spider-Man 2 deserves A tier. Why? I think it deserves S tier. Oh, okay. I thought you were going lower. No. You can have 2 S tier. I think you can have 2 S tier, but I'm gonna put Spider-Man 1 before Spider-Man 2. Okay, that's valid. That's valid. But you dive deeper in Spider-Man 2 into the character and that struggle. But if you like origin story, that works. You dive deeper into the character. I don't even know if they're gonna hear you. Yeah, they're probably not. I'll come in later. Spider-Man 3. A tier? Or B tier? Nah. If you're looking at all these movies, you gotta take all these movies into account, I guess. No? Okay, hold on. I don't think you do. Spider-Man 3, A tier or B tier? Spider-Man 3 is not S tier. No way, it's B. It's B? Yeah. I don't know. Black Suit is crazy good. Sandman is crazy good. It's not crazy good. Black Suit is crazy good. Black Suit is crazy good. The music is crazy good.
It's only crazy good because of what we have now. We haven't gotten anything now, which is why.
As a movie, though, how did it make you feel?
I would put it B. It's not A. 1 and 2 made me feel a lot. 3, not so much. It's still whatever. We'll get into that later. But
B tier, really?
Or it's on the lower end of A tier. I think B is not bad.
B's not bad, but look at this. Literally S A B C D. That's it.
Yeah, B should be over there. I think B is okay. Not saying anything bad about the movie, but
B?
I think it should be with B. Yeah, because you don't not a lot happens in the movie.
I don't know. Maybe a low A, high B.
Oh, you can actually do lowness.
I mean, like as I put it, like see how I can put like Spider-Man 2 before or after.
I think a B is okay. They went into way too many villains. No one villain got to have their time to shine. Venom shouldn't have been in the movie, honestly.
That's true. That's
No,
true.
Venom could have been in the movie exactly how it is because honestly, in the 1994 series, it spends a lot of time.
See,
in
1994
theater and then-
Spider-Man cartoon, that's S tier.
Yeah, for sure.
So Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2 are not on. I don't think they're on that level.
But then again, it's a TV show versus a movie.
That's true.
So honestly,
And these are
I think 1994 would come after Spider-Man 2 because it has much more time to. The character is better, but quality and the amount of time, or the amount of the story they told within an hour or 2 hours, 1994 would come after those.
I'll keep it here for now. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, keep it at B. Yeah,
Because
S.
no.
What are you talking about?
As a movie, I'm not putting this above Spider-Man 3.
You're out of your mind.
That's what I'm saying. This would have been good for us to do together.
No, just you're literally okay.
As a movie, quality-wise,
It is above. It is above.
nah, it's
literally-
below Spider-Man 3.
No, it's not. It's literally not.
It's below Spider-Man 3. That's why I wanted this. That's why I
No,
think
that
this is
doesn't
good.
Make any sense? Actually,
That's why I think this is good. Because TASM 2 is here.
Okay, yeah, I can agree with that.
That's-
But at the same time,
Because Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man in Amazing Spider-Man 2 is literally perfect. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
best live action. They can't even see it. Best live action. Yeah. What was I saying? Spider-Man 2. Andrew Garfield Spider-Man 2 is best Spider-Man
yeah, for sure.
live action. But the Sam Raimi's movies are better.
But then the feeling that you get with the first Amazing Spider-Man, how he discovers his powers, it feels like a kid. The romances movie in that movie is better than anything from 1, 2, and 3. That's
The
undeniable.
romance in Spider-Man 2.
And 1. You have that chemistry between those two. It's the same chemistry.
That's true. That's true.
You just look further into it in 2.
But as a movie, I think these are still better quality. They're better told. The writing is better than Spider-Man. These felt more like superhero movies, and these felt like movies.
Okay, in that regard, yeah. But then I thought this is how you make you feel also.
Yeah, I liked how these made me feel more.
I like
This.
no, I like-
This
I
made
like-
me feel really.
I like Amazing Spider-Man 1 because you see him make the suit. You see that's little things like that made the movie for me. You see,
And I really like how he. Yeah,
No,
this was
you get to see
This was
him-
Lizard. I liked how he. I like how he
No,
fought
no,
in
no,
this.
looking like little things even before that. How he discovers his power. He's a skateboarder. There's no typical nerd in that world, which
Yeah.
makes sense. There's no.
That's
no
the
nerd.
thing that I didn't. I that makes more sense. Like Spider-Man's really
He's a
quippy.
misfit.
He's a misfit. He makes fun of the people he's fighting. He takes confidence. He's
Plus-
not gonna completely
No, a
change
lot
your
of
personality
things, a lot
like
of
crazy.
things. You have a skater kid,
Right,
No,
like an
no,
ultimate nerd, right? As with Tobey Maguire, which is why,
it's not gonna-
why they didn't do a lot of the quippy, the comedy and stuff because it doesn't fit his Tobey Maguire character. Like that transition would be too crazy,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it
yeah.
fits with him.
No, but honestly, that's what I'm saying. With
It-
one Amazing Spider-Man 1, 2, because it makes no sense for a nerd to feel so brave enough. I mean, even though we got that, I'm not hating on those movies at all. But you're a nerd. Would you? No, not you. But like, would you jump off a building?
No,
Exactly. A skater would.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That's
That
what I'm saying.
confidence
No,
is
that's
not
what
going
I'm
to-
saying. That's why that needs to go up higher because little things like that, him designing the suit, finally seeing the lenses of they're from sunglasses.
Yeah.
Him designing the suit, him realizing why he needs to be in this, seeing the evolution of that vigilante suit.
But this is nowhere near on the same category as Spider-Man 2 for me. Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I think it feels a lot different. The only reason I wouldn't put it up there, I wouldn't want to.
Oh, you would keep it at B then? You keep it
I don't
here.
know. I don't know. I wouldn't want to put
Would you put it above Spider-Man 3? I wouldn't.
quality wise of movie just because you said this 1, 2, and 3 are more Logan. Amazing Spider-Man 1 is more X-Men. If that makes sense. X-Men 1, 2, and 3, they're still good.
I
movies.
guess so. Yeah, it's
Yeah, so
superhero
then
versus
I would-
actual
I would
movie.
keep it at B just because of that. But the way this movie makes me feel, Amazing Spider-Man 1 hits harder in a lot of aspects than Spider-Man 3 does.
Yeah.
Okay, then we can agree on that.
Homecoming.
Trash.
I put
No!
C.
Okay, C. No. Okay, yeah. Homecoming wasn't
Yeah.
bad. So
I put
is
C.
Good. C is good. Homecoming was good.
Venom is literally put it down. I don't even know where that goes. Venom is D tier. I don't know. I don't understand how people like this.
Yeah, it's literally not good. It's not Venom. If you guys have any freaking brains, you'll know that it's not that character of Venom. You guys talk trash about Venom and what's his name, Topher whatever,
Topher Grace. I
Topher
think.
Grace in Spider-Man 3, and then you guys go and watch this.
I mean, he looks cool.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
literally it. Yeah. I feel like the people who like Zack Snyder's DCEU like Venom.
I said they're the same kind of people.
Yeah.
Where they support it regardless.
What was I saying earlier? People who like Venom probably liked something else. I forgot.
I don't remember either. I'd put that's A or S tier for me.
A or S tier?
That's A or S tier. Honestly, no, I'd put that S tier.
I put that.
I'd put that S tier.
I put that here for me.
Think about the challenge what that movie had.
Oh wait, no, B. No. Wait, yeah, maybe here.
Yeah. Not that it's better. Again, it's not that it's better, but what that movie had to do.
Because I didn't like it because it's not Spider-Man.
Okay, but you have to take that off before you go into the movie. I went into the movie hating it already because I'm like,
I don't like the idea of Miles Morales.
For the same reason my brother said that. Like it's literally not Peter Parker Spider-Man. So I'm like, oh, it's gonna be typical trash. Peter Parker's gonna die, and then, oh, here comes this new kid. Going into that, already wanting to hate the movie and coming out like, wow, that was crazy good. Because they do so many things. They hype up Peter Parker like crazy in the beginning.
But it's not Peter Parker.
That's fine. And it feels organic the way it happens. He literally dies. And he has to do stuff. And another Peter Parker comes and trains him also. So honestly, I would put that at S tier.
You put that S?
S or very high A. But then I don't...
Because for me, Spider-Man is a solo villain. That's Peter Parker.
Solo villain.
A solo hero.
Yeah.
That's Peter Parker.
It's okay. No,
like I don't get when I think Spider-Man, I don't think this. I don't think this.
Of course. That's true.
But see, that's the thing. You can't rate it as a Spider-Man movie. But people say...
honestly, no. Into the Spider-Verse, you can rate as a Spider-Man movie. Across, not so much.
Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse is way more of
That's
a
multiverse.
multiverse movie.
Multiverse. You don't even have it here.
Yeah, it's not even on here. What, the cat?
Whatever. We'll put it in there.
Yeah.
But Into the Spider-Verse, just because, honestly, the one thing that's keeping it from going higher is it's animated. And it's not telling an emotional story like the live-action ones. And so I think, honestly, A is okay. But honestly, that's...
What do you mean? Why would the animation hold it back? I feel like the animation would make it better.
No, because the human aspect of seeing... Like, when watching this, I've watched that movie like so many thousands of times. And then jumping to a swinging scene in Amazing Spider-Man is a totally different thing.
Yeah.
It's totally different because you feel the weight of the... They have cool swinging scenes. They have cool swinging scenes in Into the Spider-Verse, of course.
Because you're not...
But then when you see... Okay, that What's Up Danger scene when he jumps off the building and Into the Spider-Verse. Really cool scene, right? He's swinging, he's running across buildings and all that.
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man 1 when he jumps off and the cranes line up. Completely... essentially the same scene. It's both their first major swing scene. But you feel that it's so much more in Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So outside of saying the animation holds it back a bit. So that's why I think it's okay where it is. I don't like seeing it higher than Amazing Spider-Man. But I know it's not necessarily like that. But I guess I'll keep it there. That's a good...
If I'm just talking based on like what movies which ones I like, based on which is what I like, I'd probably put it here.
Nah, I put it higher up.
But we'll keep it there.
Yeah. Because that's a dang...
Far From Home?
Yeah, that's... Far From Home is much worse than Homecoming. But
way worse. Literally, it destroyed every single character development from Homecoming.
Yeah.
He wasn't Spider-Man. He was Little Iron Boy Jr. His villain was an Iron Man villain.
Yeah.
They turned Mysterio into an Iron Man villain.
No, looking at the main point of
He's already whining.
What did he learn in Homecoming? That it's not the suit, that it's him that's the hero, right? We took away his suit. He learned responsibility. He has to do that. Far From Home, I don't want to be a superhero anymore. I have super hardcore tech. My nanotech suit is in the corner of my room. I got to pack my bag and go on my trip. My aunt has to come and say, hey, take your superhero costume with you. Oh, I want to go on my field trip. Did I not know what Spider-Man is?
Yeah, it's literally he wasn't Spider-Man. He's not Spider-Man at all.
He's supposed to be the most relatable superhero and struggles with responsibility because he knows...
And he's alone. He's by himself.
No, we're way past that. He wasn't alone and by himself that much in Homecoming. But they did what they could in Homecoming.
But they just
because
completely destroyed it in Far From Home.
Nick Fury wants to come in and be like, oh, we need you, blah, blah, blah. Like, Far From Home is bad.
By far the worst Spider-Man live action...
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen these three, so I don't even know. But based off the ones I've seen, this is by far the worst.
Yeah. That's why it's weird to have Venom in this list.
Yeah, but it's better than Venom. Venom was right?
Well, yeah,
Venom was
no. It is still a quality put together
yeah.
movie. Yeah.
Because that fight scene with him and Mysterio,
Yeah, they had
that was
cool
good.
Scenes. They had cool scenes, yeah.
But Venom was bad. Venom 2, I fell asleep watching that trash. Right? You put it after, right? That's even worse than the first one.
I think they're both equally as garbage. They're trash. But honestly, Venom 2 is more cringeworthy. At least Venom 1, they try to make him seem a little bit scarier. But now he's going to raves and partying with glow sticks. I don't know what this is.
Okay, this one.
No Way Home, I put C. Before, honestly, if you take away the cool hypeness of the movie, and yeah, they're cool. Andrew Garfield is there, Tobey Maguire's there. I'd put it after Homecoming. Homecoming told a better Tom Holland story. Even though No Way Home wraps up the whole origin story, since they needed 3 movies to tell an origin story.
Yeah.
I'd put it after Homecoming. Homecoming told a better solo story. Why? Nothing really happened during that movie.
Because finally, I'm just like, this is finally.
No. He magically developed such a super conscience, right? Look what happened in Far From Home. I don't care what lesson he learned at the end. All of a sudden in No Way Home, because his aunt runs...
I'm not looking at it as a sequel. I'm not looking at it as a sequel.
You have to. That's what it is. Even in the movie. From the beginning of the movie, he has a magic sense of responsibility over, no matter if I die, I have to save these villains' lives. They don't deserve to go back. I don't know what's happening in their universe. They don't deserve to go back and die because,
I didn't like that. I
have to save their lives so bad. You killed my aunt, but I'm still such a good superhero. I'm going to save you regardless.
I didn't like that.
If he was like that from the start, awesome. But he never had that sense of responsibility.
But this is finally his time. This was his origin story. He's finally on track to being Spider-Man.
Yeah, he is. That's what I'm saying at the end of the movie. But I'm saying, look at it.
The fight scenes with Green Goblin and him were crazy.
I didn't think so that much, honestly.
I think that fight scene was crazy.
It was crazy.
That fight scene was honestly crazy. It made me feel... I feel bad saying this, but it's kind of better than...
You're out of your mind. Honestly, pull up the clip right now. Because I was just about to talk about that. You can clearly tell there are wires there. All of this... They have to take off.
Because Green Goblin was crazy.
Honestly, no. Doing crazy things doesn't mean quality. There are if you look at these movies, right?
Oh, yeah.
No Way Home.
I guess so.
Far From Home all had crazier scenes than 1, 2, 3, Amazing Spider-Man 1, 2 combined. That doesn't mean it's quality. Just because
true.
Willem Dafoe is without a helmet laughing like he's crazy doesn't mean it's more quality than Spider-Man 1 when he takes off the helmet and pleads with Peter. Saying, hey, I was like a father to you. Harry was like this. Seeing Peter's face.
But just as a fight scene.
No. Look at the fight scene from
not Spider-Man the emotional...
No, okay. Even the fight scene. Hearing the metal of Tobey Maguire punching the helmet. The brick wall falling on him. All practical stuff. You can't tell there are cables there. Spider-Man spraying his webs. There's no.
It wasn't practical with the floor breaking and him going through. It was,
but you can clearly tell there are cables there and like the camera work. I thought it was
like him flipping. Yeah, I guess the camera work.
It's still a cool scene, but it's a little bit corny. It's a cool fight scene. No one's denying that. But watch the rawness. And I'm not just saying this about Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield's my favorite Spider-Man, but
yeah, Andrew Garfield's my favorite Spider-Man.
Quality stuff. You can't beat Tobey Maguire's stuff. Then we jump into the whole thing of look at his suits. I like
Andrew Garfield's. That's my favorite Spider-Man suit.
No, okay, but I'm saying Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire. Not that I'm saying. Clearly, you guys know that I'm saying that Tobey Maguire is not my favorite, but we're just talking about quality. They made a suit. Tom Holland got PJs with CG on, like.
So you wouldn't put this here for sure?
For sure, I'd put it after Homecoming. Not that it's bad.
After Homecoming?
Yeah, Homecoming told a better quality story. You had more emotion in that. I'm not saying Aunt May died, honestly.
But I don't like the whole suit. I don't like him, like, literally, it has the Iron Man stuff. That introduction to that, I didn't like that feeling at all.
Okay, but the whole Vulture twist, him getting the suit taken away, him learning to be Spider-Man, just Spider-Man, even if it matters, his pajama
I
suit.
felt that just Spider-Man more at the end of this movie.
Yeah, one ending scene. And I felt that too because he's finally.
I guess the reason why I like this so much is because finally, after how long, he's going to be Spider-Man. But
he's going to be. Just because of one ending scene on the right track doesn't mean the entire movie. Far From Home. I mean, what am I talking about? No Way Home. Honestly, objectively, comes after Homecoming. Doesn't matter of how many cool scenes and cool cameos there are in that movie. There's too much shoved into. No, okay, no. I thought there's too much shoved into the movie. Take away. Whatever his name's, that Dr. Octopus, take him away. If it wasn't that Dr. Octopus, if it wasn't that Green Goblin, if it wasn't that Sandman, that Lizard, Take that away. If you had just those characters, although those characters from that universe make the movie what it is also.
Yeah.
If you had just those characters, look at it as a Spider-Man movie. It's still not good. He's arguing with Doctor Strange because he wants to get into college.
Yeah.
Not necessarily really Spider-Man 2 struggling with the life of balancing this superhero life and that.
Yeah.
Even as Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, those movies are literally the entire story of Spider-Man is the struggle between being a superhero and that. That's what I'm saying. Homecoming did it better.
Homecoming did it better, yeah.
Yeah, that's why that movie has to come over.
And then also you can add on to how Andrew Garfield wasn't in character, Tobey Maguire wasn't in character.
Andrew Garfield was more in character than
Andrew Garfield, it felt like he was just literally making up stuff on the spot.
But he was more in character than Tobey Maguire for sure. Him landing on
and also I don't. This is nitpicking, I guess, but it's out of character for Peter for Tobey Maguire's Peter calling what did he call Dr. Octopus?
Nothing.
Otto? He said Otto, right?
Yeah, Otto.
Instead of Dr. Connors. He called him Otto instead of Dr.
Why the frick would he call Dr. Octopus Dr. Connors?
Not Dr. Connors. What's his name?
Octavius.
Dr. Octavius. Didn't
he said Dr. Octavius.
Yeah, he never called him Otto.
But then again, people in this video and every single person in the entire world will say, "Oh, it's been 20 years. He's older now." He would have still said Dr. Octavius.
He would have still said Dr. Octavius. Yeah, he wouldn't call him Otto. Morbius. Oof. S.
Morbius is C after Homecoming.
C after Homecoming?
Homecoming goes before No Way Home.
Yeah.
It does. It literally does.
I need to watch Homecoming again.
Yeah. Morbius is good.
Morbius is good. I guess that fits.
No, you're not joking.
No, I'm not joking. Morbius is genuinely good. Morbius is completely, utterly destroys Venom trash.
Yeah,
Morbius was good. I enjoyed watching Morbius.
It's a good 2000s superhero movie. It's good. That's enough said about that movie.
Yeah, I don't understand why people hate this movie so much. I think they just follow the memes. That's it.
Yeah, it's morbid.
It's literally following the crowd. That's right. That's
make
it.
Even more hype, honestly.
Yeah.
I hope Alan is watching this video.
We forgot to mention Across the Spider-Verse. Where would you put it?
I'd put that, honestly,
you said you didn't like it
anywhere near as much as let me speak about this one. I didn't like this movie anywhere near as much as Into the Spider-Verse. Because, and for people who say, "Oh yeah, this movie was so long and they had to cut it in two." That's the studio's problem. That's not my problem, okay? You look at a movie for what it is and as a movie. This movie literally made no progress from the time it started till the time it ended, right up until the last quarter of the movie. In the beginning, right? God created the heavens and earth. In the beginning of the movie, okay, yeah, it's been so long. It's been a year. He's got a new suit. He's Spider-Man. Awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Gwen in a while. Gwen comes. Gwen.
I like Gwen, though.
Spider Society. No progress for this character whatsoever up until, guess what? Canon events. Actually, wait, maybe when they go to India.
Because you don't need,
it's a freaking movie.
But we're establishing a lot of progression, not necessarily for Miles Morales, but for the whole Spider Society.
Okay, all they're doing is walking across the Spider Society. We didn't need that. And then I didn't need to spend so much time there. Okay, that's right. Let me finish.
Okay.
Then they literally just did, okay, the Indian part, okay, you're questioning why did Gwen try and save him? She looked a little concerned when he tried to save the police inspector and does. And then we're like, the cleanup crew came and they had to fix this multiversal event. Interesting. Then we go into, canon events, right? Like, okay, blah, blah, blah. They're mad at him. Oh, what? I can't save my dad? We all chase him. He gets there. Wrong universe. Movie ends. Oh, Gwen has a spider squad. We're going to help save him. There's not a lot of stuff that happened in this movie. Look at how much Into the Spider-Verse did. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm not saying it's an excellent movie. I'm saying it's good. It doesn't do much, honestly, without its part 2. And for people who say, oh, that's why there's a part 2, go watch Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Yeah, that
is part 1. This is not a movie cut in half. It's a Dead Reckoning 1 is a movie that leaves questions unanswered that you're intrigued by and you want to find out the next movie. I don't want to watch a movie like Across the Spider-Verse and be like, oh, Spot's going to be a good villain next movie. He spent this entire movie collecting holes and blackfacing himself. And then, I don't know. It didn't do anything. Honestly, it didn't do much. It did not, I'm not saying it didn't do anything. All it did was introduce Spider Society, and we got a cool chase scene, and we know what canon events are. And Miles has to save his dad.
I liked it more than.
By the way, Spot looks cool. I was just joking about that. He does look really cool, and his theme is cool.
I liked it more than the first one, Into the Spider-Verse.
That makes no sense.
Because I don't care about Miles Morales. So, the whole across the whole Spider-Verse aspect was more prevalent in Across the Spider-Verse. So it felt a whole lot bigger to me than Into the Spider-Verse, right? Because Into the Spider-Verse was more about his character, and that's what you liked.
That's what movies are about. Movies are about character.
But see, I like world building. I feel like I like more world building stuff more so than character driven stuff.
Could they not have done that world building within the first 15 minutes of the movie? All they did was show us this is Spider Society. That's all they did. We didn't need a freaking tour of it walking around. Oh, here's this one.
I didn't get. Were you bored watching that? I wasn't bored watching it.
I was like, when is the problem going to arise about this movie? Then we got.
No, I was busy like looking around and stuff like that. Like, what is this place?
Fan service, but
that is just fan service.
But not in a good way. Again, fan service in a good way is the Mario movie. If you haven't watched that,
holy,
that movie is fan service.
That movie was fan service done right. That was so good.
It's cool watching these movies, but I'm tired of cool things in movies. I want a good movie with cool things.
You thought it was a bad movie?
No, I thought it was
a subpar movie, a good movie.
Good.
Would you put it after this, or would you put it here?
I would put it honestly very low B or before Homecoming. That movie did not do much for me. Not that I'm excited to see the second part of it because they're the same people that made Into the Spider-Verse, and I loved Into the Spider-Verse. So when I see the completed story, I'm gonna watch part 1 and part 2 back to back. Then it can feel good. But I felt they wasted a lot of time. We didn't need a 2-hour-long movie that doesn't tell much.
I don't know where I'd put it. I feel weird. I feel weird putting it on the same level as Amazing Spider-Man 2. I feel weird putting this on the same level as Amazing Spider-Man 2.
It's not on the same level. It's after.
Yeah, that's true. It is after.
3 is not on the same level as Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. That's true. I guess I gotta put it A.
Nah, you're crazy.
It's not A to me though. I don't really care about it that much.
That's why it's a very high C or a very low B.
That's crazy because this felt more like a Spider-Man movie.
Yes, obviously because it's one character.
But I enjoyed Across the Spider-Verse more.
I think it's the mood that you watched it in, honestly.
Maybe. Because I feel like this is okay here, but then at the same time I don't feel like putting Across the Spider-Verse here.
Yeah, because it's not a Spider-Man story.
It's not a Spider-Man story. Yeah.
It becomes one, and it will become even more so in the second part. But for this movie being one movie,
yeah, it wasn't a Spider-Man movie. It was not a Spider-Man movie.
Display the size of his universe.
That's why it was a Spider-Verse movie through and through.
This villain is going to be a multiversal threat. And you only got that at the end. They showed us Spider-Verse. This villain is going to be a big problem. Movie ends. Well, canon events are in there, which is a cool aspect. But it was a lot of coolness. Story, canon events. He rushes home. Boom. I'm very interested, but not... I'm interested in the second one, the part 2, but not in the right way in which Dead Reckoning made me excited for Dead Reckoning Part 2.
Yeah, I want to see Dead Reckoning Part 2. I don't really care to see Across the Spider-Verse Part 2.
I just want to see my boy 1994 Spider-Man, honestly. I hope he's in there.
I don't think he's going to be in it. I really don't think.
Myself, honestly.
I don't think they're going to do it.
Oh, my knees.
Oh. I don't think they're going to do it. Because what are they going to do with the voice? They're going to just have another voice, like, sort of similar?
No, he's still alive.
1994 Spider-Man. Oh, he's still alive?
Yes.
How old? But he'll sound old.
Let me see. Let me look up how old he is. I think he's only 50 something.
Holy cow.
1994.
Okay, if they bring him back, he's just gonna be some side thing. He's not gonna be a main thing. You think?
He won't be a main thing.
Yeah, he's just gonna be
He's
some
50
side.
years old. That's how old he is.
They could bring him back. So you'd put Across the Spider-Verse B tier after Amazing Spider-Man.
I would put it. No, I don't want it near Amazing Spider-Man. I'd put it C.
You'd put it C.
Honestly, realistically, I feel bad. I'm putting it higher than I think it would be. I'm not gonna hate on the story and get aggressive about this movie because I didn't feel that much for it. Honestly, I will put that movie. Honestly, personally for me, I will put it after No Way Home and C, because it didn't make me feel like I'm watching a Spider-Man movie. It was just purely a multiverse movie. It did all of its stuff right, better than any live-action movie. It did the multiverse better than No Way Home. It did the multiverse better than Doctor Strange, for sure. It did what it did with quality, but it was too much of nothing for me, and a lot happened in the end. That's why it's putting it so low. That's why I'm going to put it, honestly, after No Way Home.
Oh, they can't even see my mouse. Look at there now. They can see it. He put it right here.
Nah, I'm going to put it after No Way Home.
Oh, after No Way Home?
Yeah.
Holy.
Because of how it made me feel, honestly. I didn't get to feel much. There was not a lot of stuff that happened.
It's odd for me because I liked it more than Into the Spider-Verse. But I see what you're saying. It felt less like a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Because it was a Spider-Verse movie, for sure.
Yeah.
Dang, I don't know where I'd put this. This being here is honestly messing me up too.
What?
Into the Spider-Verse being A tier. Because I would...
Nah, Into the Spider-Verse is top tier.
Into the Spider-Verse is good. But again, I don't really care about Miles Morales.
That's fine. Look at the movie.
That's true. Then if I look at the movie, Across the Spider-Verse should be up there. It should be before Into the Spider-Verse because I liked the movie more than Across. I liked Across more than Into.
Yeah, for you, but that's just wrong.
But if we're if we're looking at this as a Spider-Man tier list, I put that.
Oh.
I put that here.
Oh, nah.
I put Across over here.
People will agree with you, honestly. But a lot of people thought it was better than the first one, which I don't understand.
Yeah, I put Across probably over here because this tech stuff I didn't like it in the suit. I put Across over here.
Okay, I can agree with that.
That's it, man. What do you guys think about this list?
Who cares what you think? Honestly, this is the right list.
I'm still not. I need to watch Homecoming again.
That's
I
kind of mean, but
I need to watch Homecoming again.
I'm honestly the main thing I'm curious about. I want to know if people agree with Homecoming over No Way Home. I want to see about that.
Yeah.
Because
after watching Homecoming, I don't remember. I guess because this was the first time you're seeing Spider-Man. You're seeing the suit, and I didn't like the suit, so I initially didn't like it.
Yeah.
But then that's already established in No Way Home, so that didn't bother me as much because right. So there was it ended off on. I mean, there was improvement here for the character. I guess there was improvement here for this character too, but it was so much that suit and the reliance on Iron Man tech was so heavy in this.
Every single thing was like that in No Way Home also up until the end.
Yeah, but that was already established.
Okay, but then he got some magical fancy suit from Dr. Octavius giving him ooh, and then
Like that nanotech. I don't like all that stuff, man.
yeah. I don't know if it was nanotech, but I still don't know how on earth he got a brand new suit from Tentacles.
All right, that's it. This makes me curious to watch these movies. What do you guys think about this list? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you agree? I feel like you're going to disagree with a lot of this. But my recommendation right now is go watch Morbius because I feel like a lot of people haven't watched it. And it's actually good.
And are just blindly hating on it.
Yeah, people are blindly hating on this. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What you guys think about this list. Let me know your list down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.